Facilities Community Facilities District and the Board of Directors of the Carefree Water Company will come to order. So please take a silent roll call. Everyone is here today. Agenda item number 1, approval of the minutes of the November 4th, 2025 meeting, Water Company meeting. Anyone have any comments or questions about that? Okay, so hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes of our November 4th, 2025 meeting.
Motion to approve minutes of November 4th, 2025 meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, passes unanimously. Thank you. Item number 2, discussion and possible action of approval of the appointment and contract for the Carefree Water Company General Manager. So we all know that we talked about at the water meeting on November 4th that General Manager Greg Crossman retired. Didn't give us too much notice. But in retrospect, I mean, he finished the consolidation project. Probably the last thing he did was the 24 remaining accounts up on Peaceful, extension up on Peaceful Place. So he did a great job for us. But now we need to fill that slot. And I think the sooner we fill it, the better, because water is, our water service is probably one thing that if we mismanage it, will get us in big trouble. So when we went out to find someone, we notified the League of Cities and Towns. We posted it in LinkedIn and Arizona Water Association to try to find someone. We got applicants, and as we discussed at the November 4th meeting, myself, Kristen Crea as the Secretary Treasurer of the Water Company, Sheila Amorosa as a board member, and then Gary Neese as someone who's been around for 24 years, conducted a search and interviews. And one of the folks we interviewed was Nick Larson from Cave Creek. So Nick is the Assistant General Manager there. And, for myself, very impressed. Responsible, strong work ethic. I think his values mirror our values as a small community. He understands water, so he worked in Page for 13 years, as I recall, in their water and utilities, and then in Cave Creek now for 2 years. So he understands the infrastructure, understands the documentation that has to be filed with different agencies. You have reports that are done to the feds, to the state. Understands water resource management, because they have, coming out of Cave Creek, they have a lot more pressure than we do. We have a little bit more robust system here today. So I think he's just a great selection. We're very fortunate to have someone like that step forward for us. So before us today is a contract, and for us to review and comment on. We also have his resume here if anyone has any questions. Maybe you might have a comment or so.
Yeah, so I put down a list of questions for Nick, and so from an operations standpoint, has quite a bit of experience there. He understands regulatory compliance. He understands budget and finance and has had to do all of these jobs as well. Strategic planning, policy development and review, staff leadership, community relations, council relations, and overall, as John mentioned, has overall water system management experience, understands the system that we use. I think it's the SCADA system that's pretty common in general. And risk management and emergency planning, so not just big emergencies, but smaller emergencies. And so overall, I felt like he would be a really good fit for Carefree.
We checked, one of his references even said, if you don't hire him, I'd bring him back tomorrow. There was somebody in Page said that to us. One thing that worried me is we have, I think, probably the best relationship we've ever had with Cave Creek today, and we don't want to damage that. So I spoke to Bob Morris. He knows what we're considering here today. He's cool with that, right? He understands. He understands it from our perspective, and he understands it from Nick's perspective. So from Nick's perspective, it's an opportunity to move up from being a general manager to assistant to a general manager of a water company. That's my estimation. It's a great opportunity. If I was a young guy, I would be interested. And then also with Greg, while he's retired, he has not moved away. So we have reached an agreement where he's willing to come in and provide some assistance for questions and things that linger. And so that'll help give us some continuity. But at the end of the day, we have what I would consider a known commodity right here in Nick. So having said all that, unless you have something to add?
No, thank you.
Okay. I would just open it up to questions and comments from the council, the board.
Hi, and thanks for your interest. I guess you answered my question. I wasn't sure from the resume I read. But so you were second in command, and this would give you a chance to run the whole thing. So your credentials certainly look good to me. I don't know anything about water except that you turn on the tap and hopefully there's water there. So great.
Board Member Roth, did you have something?
No, I was just agreeing. I think it's, an opportunity to go from second to first.
It's like a defensive coordinator becoming a head coach.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And from our point of view, I think it's a home run. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Very, very good.
It was a precarious situation for us, and we couldn't have done any better.
Well, that's great. And I think the fact that you talked to Bob over there and, that goes a long way. I think that was really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think the heavens aligned.
Yeah, we're really, really fortunate. So, anything else from the board? So hearing no other comments, I would entertain a motion to approve the appointment of Nick Larson and to approve as our general manager of the Carefree Water Company and his contract.
So motion to approve hiring and authorization of the chairman to sign the contract for general manager of Carefree Water Company.
Second.
Okay, any other comments before we vote? So hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed unanimously. Thank you. Congratulations. You're welcome to come up and say something if you wish.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity. Thank you for the gracious words as well. It's had history in Cave Creek with the water system. I won't bore you too much with the details of my life, but wife and 3 kids. But I'm really looking forward to this opportunity to serve Carefree. Really looking forward to how I can bring my expertise and experience and see how I can keep Greg's legacy going and see how we can keep moving forward in the ever-changing water world of Arizona. But thank you so much for the opportunity and your confidence in me, and really looking forward to serving the town.
Very well, thank you, Dick. And welcome aboard. Okay, item number 3, adjournment. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so we have an executive session at 4:30, so we cannot do that until 4:30, correct? So we have to, well, it was changed to 4:30 because we thought, so unless you think it's